Hello, happy freaking Thursday. So, do you want to know how to avoid that stress in your life? I mean, you really can't avoid the stress. Sometimes you're going to have stress no matter what. But if you want to know how to handle your stress, a positive way, a good way to handle your stress is definitely working out, y'all. Okay, and I know working out is not fun. It's way more fun, and let's all be honest. Even people who do all those videos are like super duper ripped, and like they got like biceps that are the size of like the big gulp cups at 7-Eleven. Even those guys, even Arnold doesn't even like to work out. He's like, I love it to work out. I love it to get buff. I live for it. He does not, because if he did, he'd be ripped 24/7, and no one is ripped and buff 24/7. People like Twinkies. People like sugar. People like fatty foods that are delicious and maybe not the best for you. But if you want to know a great way to avoid the stress, go for a run, go for a jog, go for a walk, maybe lift a small cow, lift a big cat or a small dog or a big dog. Get some exercise. It's the best way to deal with stress. I can't say it enough. And especially with this whole crazy thing going on with the corona or whatever, you know, it's best to be in shape, I think. I think it's just best to have the lungs healthy, have the body healthy. If you can at least, I think a good test to know if you're healthy is if you can take a nice brisk walk and walk like a nice brisk smile. If you can walk a nice brisk pace of a mile without being like, oh my God, I think I need a Coca-Cola, without having to get a Coca-Cola afterward, then you're okay. If you can do, the other day, I tested my friend, he's like, he doesn't work out at all, but he's like, I'm in really bad shape. And I'm like, let me see. He couldn't even do 10 push-ups with his own body weight. So I think if you're a guy and you can't do at least 10 push-ups with your own body weight, no matter what weight you are, you're in bad shape. You got to work on that. If you're a girl and you can't hang, because then we got his girlfriend, and they had installed, because they're trying to start their fitness journey or whatever. They want to get in shape, so I understand that. So they hung one of those bars. And I'm putting my hand up. You ever like hung one of those bars? So they hung one of those bars in their doorway. So I think the girl's out of shape because she couldn't even hang for 5 seconds. Literally 5 seconds, and she fell off. And I mean, it's not her fault. She's never worked out before, but she has to get in shape. They got to get in shape. He has to do 10 push-ups. She has to be able to hang for more than 5 seconds. So that's a good test. If you can maybe test yourself, see if you can do at least 10 push-ups if you're a guy, and see if you can do a brisk walk for a mile. And if you're winded, then you got to work on it. And then if you can't hang from a bar for 5 seconds with your own body weight, you need to work on that. But I just say, make a long story short, you want to deal with stress, work out. Trust me. You'll let out aggression, you'll let out anger, you'll let out happiness, because it does make you happy. There's these endorphins, I guess, you have up here in your little cabeza that come out when you work out. And it's true, because I feel so good after I work out. I don't like doing it. I'd rather watch TV or play PlayStation 5 or, I don't know, something else. But you got to do it. It's part of life. You got to stay healthy. You got to stay in the best shape that you can, because if you get fat and everything, or you get out of shape, you're going to be upset and you're not going to be happy. So deal with stress by working out. Have a great Thursday and take care. Love you guys. Marco Martinez from Hero Legend. Bye-bye.